What's up, all you beautiful people? It's your boy, the Vazslap here, and it is more Formula One Manager 2024 action, and we're in Barcelona, like I promised at the end of yesterday's video. If you haven't watched yesterday's video, go watch it. It's a really good video, and you should be watching it. And if you're not watching it, shame. Shame on you. That's all I'm going to say. Today's video, though, is just as good. So if you did watch yesterday's and are you watching today's, thank you, welcome, hit subscribe, get notified. Let's run that intro. Well, folks, we are back for our race in Barcelona. And we've been on some top form. You can see we've closed the gap on Red Bull. In terms of the driver standings, we can just go to the full standings and have a look. We're closing the gap, guys. We're closing the gap. We are 14 points behind Red Bull now. You can see our previous race, we got 37 points. That's right, we've been dominating, but we've had a lot of tracks that sort of suit our style a little bit, or suit our car a lot better. In terms of the drivers, Piastri has jumped up quite a few spots into that 6th spot, a couple of points behind Ocon and Russell. They are closing the gap a little bit on Tsunoda, which I don't like the idea, but Tsunoda is also sort of closing the gap on Sainz and Ferrari and Verstappen's Ferrari. So it's a bit of a, together. I just want to know that Lance Stroll in the Alpine hasn't scored a single point, which is quite surprising considering Iwasa has scored a point. And the two kick cars, unfortunately, they're just not scoring any points. Pato Ward struggling all the way down in 18th there. That is, even Norris and Hamilton have been struggling a little bit to get points. The Williams, though, has been absolutely phenomenal. And then DHA stops. We got 2 points last time. We're closing the gap slowly on RB, but we are so far behind. We are so at the bottom. It's not even fun. At least we're above Haas, which I suppose is nice. And then I wanted to show you the F2 standings. The reason behind that is Paul Aron just dropped off from 2nd place. He was 2nd. He's up to 3rd. And our other affiliate, Pepe Marti, is up in 4th. And our 3rd affiliate, Indino Beganovic, chilling over in 7th, eh? Look at that. That is absolutely superb. Gonna have a look at the F3 if you want. We've got Maxwell Esterson leading the pack. They're tied with Richard DeSantis. Maiko Sakari, that's the one that our former driver, she's doing very, very well. Mieko. I don't think our other former... I did read an article that our other former driver did actually retire, which is a bit sad. But yeah, I don't think any of the other guys are racing anywhere else. Vestri and Bekovic aren't racing with Schwartzman. These ones are just racing in F2. Chilling and relaxing. Relationship tension is better. He's still unhappy with the drivers there. He wants better quality drivers. He does only have 1 year left on his contract. They've only got 2, so Bird might be someone we might replace next season. I'm still undecided about that. But let's have a look at how we did from Montreal. Of course, we remember Montreal. Yuki picked up podium. I accidentally skipped that, but we go to Bahrain. From winning the podium, one of our other drivers picked up a podium. That's right. Oscar Piastri picked up the podium there. 1st place. Time of 1:32. Fantastic. Tsunoda damaged his front wing twice in this race to go 2 laps behind his teammate, which wasn't ideal. Really wasn't ideal. Baku was a bit of a different story. Piastri picked up 2nd. Tsunoda picked up 6th in Azerbaijan. Not a circuit design for our vehicle. And then Melbourne, Yuki back to winning ways. Picked up the podium ahead of Valtteri, Bottas and Sainz to finish the podium. Piastri finishing off in 6th. And then most recently in Austria, Yuki Tsunoda made it 2 for 2. 2 back-to-back victories. with Russell and Sainz making up the podium. Oscar Piastri was just out of the podium. He was a good 3 seconds out of the podium. But the big question is can Yuki make it 3 from 3? That is the goal today. Piastri has been a little bit on the slower side. Yeah, he won the one in Melbourne, but that's because I think Tsunoda kind of gifted him that victory. But yeah, we're going racing, ladies and gents. Yuki Tsunoda looking for the hat-trick. Can he do it? Partly cloudy day. We're going to do the practice. We'll come back for qualifier. Alright, we're on our flying lap, and Hulkenberg just came out of the pit lane as we're coming around, so that annoyed me a little bit with Piastri. Ward did have a little bit of a lock-up on his flying lap, which is interesting. Tsunoda's coming around the bend. Who's that coming out of the pit lane? Is that Bottas? It is Bottas. He's going to pick Tsunoda, but I'm hoping Hulkenberg doesn't hit Piastri too badly. We'll keep an eye on the Tsunoda situation. But Piastri's on a good lap so far, 22.3. Faster than Gasly, which is interesting. I think Gasly's not on a flying lap though. Award now is going to be caught up here. He just finished his flying lap, I think. And he's mucking me up. Come on, man. Tsunoda on Bottas. Tsunoda's gone faster than Piastri. Need Bottas to move. Bottas, move. Move, Bottas. Thank you, Bottas. Ward's second sector is very slow, isn't it? Very, very slow. Coming around. He's going to get a 1:13.4. Not bad. I feel like he'll have to do better. If Lawson is faster, Piastri will have to come out again. Tsunoda on hand, though, is looking to beat the 1:13.4 from Lawson. And does very easily. 1:12.5. That is good. I think Tsunoda's done. Piastri might have to come out again. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But we're on board with Piastri. Norris is getting in the way of our lap. This is not ideal for Piastri. He's managed to get past Norris, but I think that might mess up his lap a little bit. He's slower in the first sector, thanks to Norris. There was just so much traffic, and when I didn't think he was going to catch up to Norris, but he did. That was not good. Moves out of my way, but hopefully he can make up a little bit of time. Tsunoda's still in second spot, by the way. Only Russell has gone faster, so Tsunoda we're not worried about. It's all about Piastri. He needs a good lap time, and he's put in a fastest lap in Sector 2. He is making up the time right now. I think he's on course for about a 1:12, guys. He's made up a lot of time in that second sector. What's he coming past here at? 1:13.043. Okay. Okay. Norris is on the bubble, and I think we should be fine. In terms of everybody, they're saying it's slow. It wasn't. Don't worry. Don't worry. It was fine. Considering you got mucked by Norris in the beginning, you're fine. So let's see who's on flying laps at the moment. Van Droon, Hulkenberg, and Sargent are all on laps. Gio, Magnussen, Ricciardo, basically everybody at the bottom. All right, we'll keep an eye on that, and let's see how it goes. All right, we're on board with Piastri, right behind Tsunoda. So we can see Tsunoda in front of us as well. This is the race now. This is what we've got. We've got Gasly in front of us on an out lap. Might cause a bit of traffic. We also have Russell and I think it was Verstappen on track. Don't think they're going to cause too much problem. Another shocker though. Hamilton went out in the first one, by the way. Yeah, first quali, Hamilton is out, which is really, really surprising. But what can Yuki do? Yeah, he's put in a good first and second sector. Also for Piastri. I think Verstappen is a little bit quicker and Russell's a little bit quicker, and they have been all... This isn't really a circuit that favors our car, except for the very long straights. The pit lane straight. Other than that, we don't really have the pace. Tsunoda will move up to third with a 112.8 and a 112.7. We're quite far off the pace of Verstappen, but that's not a bad lap. Not a bad lap by any stretch of the imagination. On used tires, I think that's good. Well, I didn't want to take the risk and use new tires, so I took it. I figured that we weren't... None of these cars here were going to be faster than us. So I think we were fine there. We get Oscar in 8th, Yuki in 6th. Not a bad showing, not a bad showing. This is the one that counts, though. This is the one that counts the best. We are going to do the strategy of going on soft. I probably will go twice out with them on this one. Right, we're on board with Oscar Piastri. He's got a wild Lawson just in... Carlos Sainz just in front of him. Also on a flying lap, so it shouldn't affect him too much. Okan's also on a flying lap. Tsunoda and Lawson are just ahead on their in-laps. As long as no one comes out of the pit lane now, we should be fine. Who is that? Who's that? Gasly or Bott? It's neither. The two Mercedes. They've come out and screwed us. I feel like they did that on purpose. I really feel like they did that on purpose. We'll keep an eye on that.
No threats.
The Piastri is putting in some good times here, actually. 22.4, not bad. On used tires. Remember, Tsunoda has the fresh tires. He's now on his flying lap. 29's not ideal. I was hoping for under 29. A 28.7 would have been ideal there. But he's coming around the bend. Sainz has put in a 112.7. We'll go 113, but he's going to go one more time, Piastri. Let's switch to Tsunoda. Tsunoda's just put in the fastest first sector. 22.2. I think Piastri will definitely have to come out again. He's got the fresh tires. We can do it. Here we go. Tsunoda just kind of using Lawson as a shield almost. His second sector's a bit slow. Did get hit with a little bit of traffic. On course though for the 12.7. That's what he's aiming for. Should be fine coming around the bend. Lawson puts in a 12.6. We put in a 12.567, baby. Let's go, Tsunoda. Let's go, Tsunoda.
Okay.
Boyki, let's go. All right, we're on board with Oscar Piastri. Needs to do a lot better. He's got fresh set of tires. Has a little bit of traffic ahead of him, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Tsunoda's out on track as well. I just want to see if I can break Russell. He's dropped down to 5th, Tsunoda, so I felt like I needed to get him out. He's going to have a little bit of traffic in there. But 22.1 Piastri gets in. Fastest sector of the race so far. The qualies. What's he going to do in sector 2? That's the question. Russell put in a 12.2, guys. That is fast. 28.7. Russell's sector 2 is still faster. He's got clear air now all the way to the end. Is he going to improve? Well, he has to improve, let's be honest. 113 was never going to cut it. 112.2. Oh, he's so close. 112.4. P3 for Piastri. Tsunoda coming around. Bit of a slower first sector for him. I didn't see if he got hit by in traffic. There was a little bit there, which maybe affected his sector 2, but he's not going to improve, Tsunoda. Not by much, anyway. Might go ahead of Verstappen and Sargent. but I don't think he's going to improve too much. Nah, 12.5. That was not good. Not good from Tsunoda.
P7.
In terms of anybody that can go higher than Tsunoda, basically everybody, eh? Who's on outlaps.
Fair copy.
Gasly and Bottas. Gasly's coming around his turn now. Let's see where does he fit. 12.7. Okay. Not faster than Tsunoda, which is fine. We'll keep an eye on Bottas. He's the last rider out. Bottas, where do you finish? He's gonna go second. Bottas was quick there. Drops us to 4th and 8th. All right, not bad. Right, this is how we're racing today. We're gonna go soft, medium, soft, 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 medium at race pace. Just chill, just relax. I think that should be fine. Tsunoda does have the extra soft if there's a safety car towards the end that we can pop on. Unfortunately, Piastri does not, so he's only got the hards to pop on at the end if we's a safety car or something. We'll have to see how it goes. It might change, but that's what we're going with. Let's go racing in Barcelona!
Welcome back, everyone. The final preparation. This is it. It's the Spanish Grand Prix.
Alright, we're on our way, 4th and 8th.
It's lights out.
There's the two cars.
Away we go.
We're going to be with Yuki. Oops, wrong button, wrong button. Yuki dropped down to 10th there. Piastri just in front of him. Yuki dropped a lot of places, guys. Yuki had a bad start. Yuki had a very bad start. He's climbing back in. Piastri's gone up ahead of Verstappen, which is excellent. I forgot to change the fuel. I normally take off 2 laps of fuel and we make it up during the race. But Piastri doing well. Good start for Piastri, bad start for Tsunoda. He's now stuck behind Sargent and Lawson. Verstappen's taken back his spot. Piastri fighting back hard. I need you to be on high overtake for these beginning parts.
Right, let's
We need to get our spot back. Alright guys, this is our race now. Tsunoda, we need to try and get him ahead of this sort of pack. Piastri's lost a spot to Lawson,
Copy.
which is not ideal.
Nowhere to go.
We've seen it.
He's got it back though. What we want is Tsunoda to pass Sargent. Alright, DRS will be enabled now. Arcan's put in the fastest lap. We've got a faster car than the Mercedes, at least in straight line speed. As well as the Red Bull, actually. But he's going to make it stick past Sargent. He does. He does make it stick. Alright, Bottas is currently leading the race after he passed Russell at some point, but there's a big DRS section coming up, and literally there's a huge DRS change. Tsunoda gets the cross in there, taking on Lawson. Now he's got Piastri and Verstappen in his sights. Tsunoda needs to put in a hell of a race today. In terms of the strategies, everybody in the front is on softs to start off with, except Russell on the medium. Lawson's on the medium as well. Piastri passed Verstappen, I missed that. I was busy talking. Let's see that overtake.
Right then.
Tsunoda's going to take Verstappen now quickly.
Right, let's have a look here as we go into turn 8. It's there for the taking.
We've got the pace. We've got the pace. Beautiful little overtake there. And there goes Tsunoda, following suit to his partner. Piastri, though, battling with Sainz and gets in front of Sainz as well. It's all kicking off here on the first lap or two. DRS has helped him there, clear Sainz. He's now closing in on Ocon. He's got the DRS on Ocon. Bottas puts in a flyer. Tsunoda trying to get past Sainz, and he drops.
Copy.
Wasn't close enough to Sainz. We had to just get some battery back though. We need to now just relax a little bit.
Sergeant behind.
This race is going to be won. Don't worry. We need to just cool the tires a little bit. Piastri and Russell fighting it off there. It's going to be a chilled race, guys. It's a chilled race from now. Guys, I was busy watching Tsunoda, and I missed Piastri taking Bottas and Russell on the straight there. That is brilliantly done from Piastri. Takes both of them in there and actually brings in Bottas to try and go for Russell. Tsunoda's not having the best of race at the moment. He's struggling to sort of keep up with the front pack. He's got Sargent, Verstappen and Sainz, Bottas, Russell and Piastri on ahead of him. Ocon has pulled away a little bit, but this is where Piastri can close the gap now. He's got clear air. But on normal, doesn't need to be high overtake at the moment. And he's made a little bit of a gap on Russell, which is nice. Can Tsunoda do the pass here? It's getting close enough, but he's not getting... The problem is it's just a huge DRS train, so you can't rely on the DRS to pass Sargent. Because from Sargent all the way up to Russell, they all have DRS on each other. In fact, even Piastri's the one with the disadvantage, because Russell has the DRS on him. They don't always defend.
Try to stay in front.
Is he going to pass him? It's just not getting close enough, guys. Just not getting close enough. There was a crash somewhere. Piastri lost 2 spots. How did he lose 2 spots?
Now we're approaching turn 2.
On the DRS, okay.
And they squeeze by.
I mean, when you have a huge DRS train like that, what else can you do? There's only so much you can defend. Right, guys, so I am going to put Piastri on the next lap. We're switching the tactic. We're going to go to hards. I don't think the mediums are going to last to the end. Tsunoda. I think we're going to stick to the strategy, but instead of mediums, maybe go hards at the end. He has cooked his tires quite a bit. I think he needs to come in now, guys. We just switch him to hards as well, and then switch to softs at the end. I think that might be the play. We don't have the pace to stay up with him, so there's no point in pushing tires too hard.
We are pitting.
But I think Tsunoda's going to come in now. And then Piastri will come in on the next lap. Tsunoda's coming in. Let's see what we do with Tsunoda. In terms of where he's coming out, you'll probably come out around where Bottas Verstappen is. There's a yellow flag. Piastri's fine. Good stop. Ah, come on! Ah!
What is this?
Damn it, man! I wanted to be above Sargent and Magnussen. Ah, that's annoying.
We are.
It says optimal, but he just put on the tires. That's not registering it. Let's just ignore that for a bit. Piastri's developed a fault. His tires are under 30. He's in the puncture zone, Piastri. Should be coming into the pit here. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okan's pitting as well.
Off the pit lane.
Hopefully he has a better pit stop. Hopefully he has a better pit stop than Tsunoda, because that was absolutely trash. And hopefully we can get ahead of Hamilton. Yes, boy! Ahead of Hamilton as well. That was a good stop. 2.32, not bad at all. I'll take it. I will take it. 7th fastest today. That's good. And just behind Sargent, and Tsunoda just took Sargent, by the way. Guys, there's a yellow flag, and I think Yuki got hit.
Okay.
I think Yuki got hit, guys. Is that Sargent was coming on the inside. Ah! Surely you should get a penalty for that. You hit our car. No more damage than what we currently have, but Sergeant just knocked Yuki and I'm fuming. So it's damaged his tire wear more though, and I don't know if Yuki's gonna make it to the lap 45. It's gonna be close. Gonna be very tight for Yuki. Piastri's fine though. Piastri's chilled. Not giving a penalty for... Oh, come on. Come on. Piastri's just not got the pace at the moment, so he is struggling a little bit behind Gasly. I suppose it's gonna happen. Alright guys, so we're rejoining. Ignore Piastri in second place and Tsunoda in third place. We are 18 seconds behind Russell. Everybody else ahead of us has pits already, so I'm trying to just get as fast as possible. You can see we've put in a faster time than some of the other guys. 119s. I'm trying to hit the 118s, but we're just not... I suppose on the hards, you're never going to really make it, are you? In terms of pitting, I'm trying to just keep them, the hards, at... I want to preserve them as much as possible. I feel like I need to. We're going to the softs with Yuki. But I might switch to mediums. Is mediums the better play? Because I think mediums are the better play, yeah. I'm going to go with medium. I've got a fresh set of medium. I'm going to go medium on the next lap. So we'll go one lap full on. Smash those tires to pieces. Let's go. Piastri is still chilling though. Piastri is still chilling. Well, I missed the exit of Tsunoda. I was busy watching Piastri pulling away from closing the gap on Russell. 2.3 for Tsunoda, not bad. Behind Gasly. So I'm not worried about Van Doon, Magnussen and Norris. They all need to pit again. We're on the mediums until the very end now.
Car in front, Norris.
I need to edit that.
0.9.
Getting up to temp and then we'll sort that out. But Tsunoda, I'm not, like I said, I'm not worried about those three. What we do need to now is get past the pace of Gasly, Bottas and Sainz. They're all on hards till the end. Lawson will have to pit again. So we've got an opportunity here to get ahead of them in the latter stages when we have better tires. That's my theory anyway, guys. All right, Piastri, push these now as hard as you can. We're going to put in the next 2 laps.
Everything you have.
And there we go. Charge up the energy. And charge a little bit more. Piastri coming into the round. We're doing well, guys. We're doing well. I'm happy.
And charge button
I'm happy.
on. Charge button on.
Couple more laps left. We're good. All right, Piastri coming into the pits. We need him to come above Van Droon. That is the idea. We can see on the map the little number 8. That is Van Droon, Tsunoda, and Verstappen and Norris all together. I think they might come up ahead of us. 2.2 is a very good pit stop, by the way. Van Droon and Tsunoda do come ahead of us. We should slot in just in front of Norris. I'll take it. I'll take it.
P9. Next guy.
We're on board with Piastri. He's got Bottas and Tsunoda just in front of him. I'm very, very worried here because I don't want both my drivers to get it knocked out here because of stupidity. Don't want them to say don't fight teammate because then they're going to let the one just not fight and then it's just going to be all upside down. But I need one of them to at least get... Well, there's a puncture here. Who is that? Is that Russell with a puncture? Oh, that is Russell with a puncture. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Tsunoda, get past him, please. Thank you. Which is also good because that's allowed now Piastri to pass Bottas. While I was watching Tsunoda try and struggle to get past Russell. Look at this. Gets past Russell and then easily just passes Bottas as well. That's what we needed.
Sweet.
Nice. Up to 4th place now for Piastri. Beautifully done with 8 laps left to go. We are on course, guys. We are good. We are good.
Just look after these tires.
Well, I just missed it. Yuki just passed
Nice job.
Well, Bottas just passed him back.
you.
Russell did
Fine.
pit, by the way, and put on softs, and then just put in the fastest time. I mean, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it like that, right? Yuki's struggling with Bottas a little bit. With 4 laps left to go.
1.8.
Do we have DRS on here? We just out of DRS. No, we have DRS. We've got DRS on Bottas.
Yeah.
Yuki needs to push a little bit. Tire-wise, we should be okay. But Yuki needs to push to get past Bottas and then put in a monster lap, which is not doing. Guys, with 1 lap, we've got 2 laps left. Piastri has caught up to Sainz, which is absolutely fantastic.
Time is Tsunoda.
Tsunoda did manage to pass Bottas eventually. We're on board now. We've got 2 laps left. Past Carlos Sainz. We won't catch up to Ocon and Verstappen in the lead. But we can pass Sainz. I kind of don't want to pass him here.
And we are happy with the status, doing a good job.
Didn't want to pass him there, to be honest.
Nice.
I think we can send Yuki a bit harder on the tires now as well.
P3.
We're up to P3, but Sainz does have DRS. He's not going to get it. He's not going to get the DRS. Well, he had it, but he didn't use it properly.
Push on.
I'm happy with both my drivers at the moment. Piastri on a podium as we speak. Putting in the time now to try and get ahead of Carlos Sainz. Last lap of the race. All he needs to do is keep Sainz at bay.
You can push.
Copy.
And he's going to. He's going to on this DRS zone.
Copy.
We're pushing the fuel as well. I don't really want to push the fuel.
And we need to increase.
We need to get pace now.
Yep.
Gonna burn through these tires. Yuki's made up a lot of time on Sainz as well, by the way. We've got Sainz out of the DRS zone, guys. We've dropped Sainz. We've dropped Sainz. Look how many mechanical faults there are, by the way. But we have dropped Carlos Sainz. Yes, boy. Piastri pulled away. Yuki Tsunoda has caught up on Sainz. Sainz has lost a lot of pace from somewhere. I don't know where he's lost all this pace from. But Yuki can get the turn done here. We could have a 3rd and 4th.
Max Verstappen over the finish line.
Verstappen wins. We'll watch Piastri come over the line. Beautifully done. Well done to Piastri. Picks up 3rd. Tsunoda though, can he do it? The straight is long, but not long enough.
So,
I'll take it though. 3rd and 5th.
To get a result.
A lot of points for the construction. Sainz was holding on for dear life there on his hards. Our strategy pulled off though with switching to the mediums at the end instead of the softs.
Took a flag.
We managed to keep the tires good. What a race.
We come back strong next time. Also, thanks for the factory.
Alright, this time I won't skip the podium. It's not a first podium, but it's a 3rd. I'll take the 3rd place though.
Third place sees them round
I'll
off
take
today
it.
with a
Piastri's
trophy
good race
to
for
mark the
him.
occasion.
He was struggling for pace in the beginning.
A driver who fought so hard to earn their place up there.
But next time, I promise, guys, we'll see the number 1. We'll see the number 1 there.
That's a trio of podiums to their name this season.
I don't know why he gets his trophy 3rd when he should have actually get it 1st, when you get 1st place anyway. But that's
And
it.
by the
Good
looks of
race.
things here in Barcelona, the party's only just beginning.
Here we go. Let's celebrate Piastri. Let's celebrate. What a race. What a race.
Well, Kareem, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
I'm happy with that. 3rd place for Piastri. Picks up 15 points. Yuki picked up that 10. In terms of drivers, what does that mean? It means Piastri does pass Russell, who, because of that puncture, only got the 1 point from the fast lap when he put out the tires. Does mean, though, that Ocon and Piastri do catch up a little bit to Yuki Tsunoda. In terms of the construction, we've closed the gap, guys, to 5 points over Red Bull. We're 5 points behind Red Bull now. That is absolutely fantastic. We didn't have a DHL first fast stop. 2217. 2257 was our quickest, so not great. But I'm happy. $1 million in the bank. 3rd and 5th. Absolutely fantastic. What a race. What a race. Well, folks, not the greatest of races from our team, but it shows that we are human indeed, and there's a lot of work to be done. The other teams are putting in the effort to develop and get better. We're sort of stagnated in a section now where we can't really develop as much as I want to develop because of funding. But I have a plan. I have a plan, and hopefully by the time you watch tomorrow's video, that plan is in action. I can only guess. I can only hope. I can only assume that that plan will be in action. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. It really does help the algorithms a heck of a lot. From me, your boy, the Vazslap. Till next time, peace and chicken grease.